Have you ever been going through a difficult time in your life and feeling very alone? Maybe it's a transition of some sort, maybe it's an initiation of some sort, just like what I have gone through. Over the last couple months, I came back to my hometown in the middle of the end of fall and the start of winter to take care of my father, who was dealing with a terminal illness and has since passed. And normally I would be either in California, where it's warm, or Florida, where I have community and beloveds that, get to see me every day and talk to me every day and witness what I'm going through every day. But here in our hometown of Oswego, while we do have a lot of beautiful souls who we've known over the years, we were feeling very isolated because my dad wanted his privacy, as well as just not having the same types of relationships, because it's been a while since we've connected with a lot of people in this area. So I was feeling isolated in the journey while I did have my beloved husband Rana with me. I want to speak to something that I did that might be useful if you're going through something like this or feeling disconnected. What I did was I started a WhatsApp group because I needed to feel like those who I care about, my extended community, my friends, could witness and share in the process that I was in, from becoming a caretaker to the journey of being that caretaker, to what it took, what I learned, what was hard about it, what I was struggling with, what I was celebrating, the good times, everything, and then through, of course, the passing of my dad and his funeral. And I invited a couple of groups of my community to come and witness this process with me, because I find that when we're going through something that can feel isolating or feel, or maybe you're in a situation where you're feeling disconnected, as I was physically from my community because of my proximity of where I had to be to do this duty, I felt like nobody really could understand what I might be going through. And to me, it's important to be able to go through shared experiences. And so while I couldn't be physically in the proximity to my friends and my community, I created a WhatsApp group to share my thoughts and feelings. And those who joined, I knew wanted to be there. I told them the intention of the group, and then it was my place to update. And what I received from those who joined was a lot of beautiful reflections of how incredible it was for them to be a witness and to experience some of the things I was experiencing through what I shared on that group. So I share this with you because sometimes it can feel like we need to isolate, or it can feel like, oh, it's too much. When somebody says, what can I do for you? And you don't know how to answer. Just the simple act of having people who care about you witness and hold space for a process and to stay in connection and communication. My dad's bird clock can be incredibly healing and cathartic, and not just for you, but for them as well. Because oftentimes when we lose a loved one or we go through something difficult, people only see a sliver or a slice of it. It's only this big, and they don't always know what to do, and they don't always know what to say, and then that can cause separation as well. So if you're brave enough, courageous enough, willing enough to be witnessed in whatever it is that you might be going through, I encourage you to reach out to a few of your friends or family members, or even extended community, and invite them in. See if they want to be a part of an experience, a group, a connection, maybe an ongoing call that can help you through. What I want to say to you is you don't have to do it alone. You don't have to do it alone. There's a lot of people out there who, when you ask, are willing to lean in. And even if it just means being part of a WhatsApp group to witness your process, which is a very simple and easy thing. It's very self-managed. They can read, they don't have to read. They're there, they're not, it could go a long way. It did for me. So whoever needed to hear this today, I hope this was useful and this was helpful. And I'm wishing you peace and love in your heart.